extra hard to fit in to places that God really didn't want me to fit. Tell you the truth, He didn't really want me to fit there. He had a place for me, but it wasn't where I was trying to be at. So what ended up happening was I taught a class in Kiva class it's been almost 3 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. I taught this class about time management. Mind you now, whatever God gives me in those classes, I have to apply to my life too. Otherwise, I'm a hypocrite. So while I'm teaching and the Holy Spirit is downloading this stuff into me, I said something about rest. Those who have faith in God will make sure that they get the rest. And they won't worry about trying to exalt themselves. Instead, they will allow God to make their name great. Ever since I taught that class, let me tell you what I did. I reduced my hours and everything. I went from going 7 days, felt like 8 days a week, to going down to like 3 to 4 days, depending on what I had to do, to get that time in that God wanted me to have. And I found that I was more efficient to the body of Christ by getting that time in like that than I was, now I'm making this turn, than I was running 7-8 days a week. It felt like. I found that I could do more when I scheduled my stuff and put things in order than when I was just, wait a minute, it's a little warm in here, than when I was just running and taking all kind of engagements, taking all kind of bookings and stuff. You know, you can be effective by putting less time in things. I know what we grew up on was, the longer hours you put in it, the better you are. But you have to ask God, is this the time that I need to, how much time do I need to spend in this area? How much of this time is it taken away from, making sure I'm well, or taken away from my family? Everybody don't got the same assignment. And you know what? Back then, while I was running them 7-8 days, felt like in a week, I was only doing one show. Only one show. That one show was like, it felt so overwhelming. And that was the first show I came out with, UGA Gospel Storm. So now I'm only working 3-4 days a week, and I'm producing up to 1, 2, 3. I'm producing on 5 different shows with less time. So I'm saying you got to take care of your health and mind so that you can be in order. Because when you're not in order, you end up taking on a lot of stuff because you feel guilty. If you don't say yes to people, you feel guilty. If you don't have a certain status, you feel like you done let yourself down. Well, honey, you can't go by your thoughts. Because if I would have went by my thoughts, I would have been like, no, I need to work these 7-8 days. It felt like a week in order to make a name for myself. Because, that's how I was raised a little bit in the industry. When I first came into the industry, people were like, you got to make a name for yourself. This is how you're going to build a name for yourself. And that stuff was stressful. It was stressful. Trying to live up to what everybody was saying. Look, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur. Take risks. Do your own thing. That's what I can tell you. Follow the instructions of God, and He will exalt your name. When I started working less hours a week, I started taking care of my grandbabies, and that made me happy. I'm getting to the point of where I'm saying that when you have joy in your life and you're happy and you're laughing and you're enjoying people, that can keep you well. That's medicine to your heart. And that's what everything's all about, is doing it with your heart. So in order to keep your heart well, you better get you some clowns for friends. You better get you some clowns, get you some fun friends. Y'all, I am here. Thank y'all for riding with me. Darn it. This parking is so freaking screwed. I don't have a handicap sticker, so I had to park down the hill. Y'all know I'm gonna be out of breath trying to climb that hill. Let me see here. Let me see. I need to park somewhere where. But I enjoy coming to my appointments. I do it with joy. I don't dread it. I look forward to them. Whatever the doctor tell me, whatever my therapist tell me, I look forward to getting that challenge in my life. Because if we don't be challenged, we gonna lay there and do anything. I never noticed they had so many bolts back here. Electricity bolts. Yeah, so this what I'm finna do, y'all. I got to get ready. I'm gonna sit here just a second. Sit here just another 5 minutes with y'all maybe. And then go in. Because I'm early. I'm early, y'all. My appointment is at 10:15. And it's only 9:58. So I'm good. I'm good right now. I might take some screenshots. Not screenshots, selfies. How my makeup look? Yeah, but what? I love music, y'all. But yeah, getting back to it though. I know I've been through some rough spells. I know I've been a product of destruction. But along the way, God saw fit to keep me, to keep my mind, despite all I've been through. And I'm not the only one been through stuff like that, but it's others been through a lot of things too. I'm one of them. One of the few that's out here who wanted to make a difference, who wanted to change. And I do say few because it's hard to find people who do things genuinely. Sometimes people do it just for the show or just to get a name for themselves, but yet they don't be delivered. And as I allow y'all to walk this process with me, it's not for a show, but it's so I can share love with people to let you know that I don't care what kind of profession a person is in, everybody's going to go through something. And you better have those good clown friends on your side that you can laugh and joke with, and that, that you can go out and have a good time with. And I ain't talking about just going out drinking and partying and stuff. I'm talking about some people that you can socialize with for real. People who will give you genuine conversation. Who will give you conversation of encouragement. Who will give you conversation of love. Who will give you conversation of instruction and direction. There's people out here for us. We have them long life friends that last forever. Those that go away and one day they show up and it feels like you never skipped a beat. Those are awesome friends. But those aren't the friends that God will send to push you throughout every day. See, because them long-term friends, they're there. They're there. But who God is sending in this season is not who you've been used to. Oh, I love it when God just puts something on me. Who you've been used to is not who you will be with in this season. Because if you don't change up, you will continue responding to life in the same way. So when I get people who, and I'm going to tell you something too, he'll even use your enemy to push you to your greatness. Because like with my home burning down, I call it my home because it is my home, and it was just more than a studio because this is where I spent the last 14 years at. A majority of my life was out there. It was just like my second home the last 14 years of my life. But even in all that, instead of laying down saying, hey, somebody set my home on fire, I done lost this, I lost that, I saw life. And that's my purpose of being up here today, is to make sure that I'm keeping my life healthy, keeping my hands clean, keeping my mouth off of people, and minding my business, and doing the things that God has allowed me to do, because yeah, it hurts to lose your material things, but at the same time, if you know that you love the Lord, then this will work for your good. Whatever your this is, it will work for your good. So you ain't got to be mad at people. You ain't got to walk around holding grudges. I used to be a bad grudge-hearted person. Man, I can hold a grudge for years. It'd be 10 years before I dropped grudges off my cousins. Wouldn't speak to them or nothing. See them right in the store. Just big and mad. Killing myself. Self-destruction because of hate. I don't want to ever get back to that position again. That's why I keep myself, to God's standard, not my standard. Because my standard will fail me. My standard will fail me every time. But God's standard, He always makes a way. And this isn't a setback. This isn't a setback. This is divine construction. I'm not even going to call it a setback. I'm going to call it divine construction, because God is going to get the glory out of this. And He's going to do something with that space. That space is not just going to be like that. As a matter of fact, I got to find some people who want to buy the tin and stuff off of, go on and get that stuff cleaned up and out of my way, so that I can go ahead and start laying out the foundation and the vision for what's coming next. And I'm excited about what's coming next, because I don't know. I hate we lost our stuff, but as far as the mobile home itself goes, it was old, and I'm seeing new stuff. So I'm waiting on God to land His vision upon me. Y'all, I got to go. I got to get up out of here. Thank y'all for riding with me to Troy, North Carolina, as I come see Miss Michelle. Well, Miss Michelle Cole. Y'all, she's a great nutritionist. If you wanna get her, get First Health Up. Have your doctor refer you to her. She's really good at what she does. She gets on me. When I'm wrong. She gets on me. Alright, y'all. So let me get on out here. I know I said that one time before, but I'll hit y'all up later on. Peace. Love and happiness. Get with cheerful folks.